Welcome to FX Tips and Tricks. In this episode, we're going even deeper into the scenes options. Hi, I'm Max Haze from the band Scenen. Today, I'm going to go even deeper into the settings you can make within the scenes options. I have had some questions since my last video, and there's been some things that I have found out myself that I would like to share with you in this video. So let's jump straight into it. By subscribing, you won't miss any of my weekly FX Tips and Tricks videos. In my first video about the scenes option, I showed you how you could set it to the percent value in the control option. A lot of people have asked me how you can calculate how many percent to set it to, but I would like to show you another way to think about it. To show you an example, I will go into a drive block where I want to control the drive knob with the scene option. I've already found out that the drive setting set to 7 is as high as I want to go. So I will set it to 7 and then right click over the knob and choose scene 1 as my source. If I set the scene controller 1 to 100% as I have done in my scene 3, then the drive will go all the way up to 10. You can see here that I have set the controller 1 to 25% and the controller 2 to 50%. So now we will go back to the drive block. If I select the scene 3, I get the drive on 10, and on scene 2 I get the drive on 5, and finally on scene 1 I get the value 2.5 on the drive. But I wanted the highest value to be on 7, right? Then this is how you do it. Did you know there's a new FX Tips and Tricks Facebook page? Well, I hope to see you there in the future. We will right click over the drive knob and there we will see that the max wheel is set to 10. So by lowering this to 7, then the highest value will be 7 and the 50% will be 3.5 and so on. So this is a reversed way of thinking about it. You will set your max wheel to your highest setting and then work your way down. It's like putting an expression pedal in the toe position to the highest setting so that you don't need to search for that right spot with your expression pedal. Just make that spot 100%. Someone wrote to me and said that there should be more scene controller, but with this method you can make a workaround and use it for more values. You have the options to set the max value on every controller that you assign, so you can set the 100% to value 4 on one knob and then to value 8 on another controller. Then when choosing another scene, these values will change after the 100% settings that you now have made. So you need to twist your head around this to find the best way for you to use it on your preset. So that's it for this week. I hope you've enjoyed this week's video, and please help me make these videos by subscribing to this channel to support more weekly FX Tips and Tricks videos. I would really appreciate if you help me out by liking and sharing this video on the internet. Because as you know, sharing is caring. And as always folks, use it for good, not for evil.